Hey, what's going on guys? John here, and today I wanted to do a video review for this full motion TV wall mount. So there's a lot of these wall mounts out in the market, and I wanted to just go over in this video a detailed overlook of basically everything that came with this, some reasons why I picked this over some other wall mounts, and I'll just kind of go through and give you some of my general feedback. So this particular model is the ARL 506D-ES, and it's the second revision. One of the very first things I want to point out with this is that you have an option with these bars that actually go on the back of the TV. If you want to position the TV higher or lower, all you have to do is undo a couple of screws and position this a little bit higher. The other thing is with this particular style of mount, this allows you to pivot and have full motion where you could tilt the TV forward and back. You can also go all the way to the left or all the way to the right, and if you want to have this completely flush to the wall, you have that option as well. So it came with basically everything very nicely labeled. You can see everything is very specific. They have T1 all the way through T10 in this case. It has a couple grommets here that you can use on the back of the TV depending to add some extra protection, or depending on if you have a curved TV. Then you have all these different bolts that it comes with. I ended up using the T3s on my TV, which you can see I mounted here. In my particular circumstance, I actually had a ultra-wide monitor here, and I really wanted to upgrade to these newer LG OLEDs. So I decided to move my desk in such a way that I could mount this on studs. It would still be centered more or less in my room, give me the ability to kind of watch movies. I have like a really nice massage chair here, so I'll sit in this and watch movies and mount all my speakers and have everything, but also have the wall mount capability, so I'm not like staring this thing right in the face, right? I had it for a little while on the front of my desk, and it was just way too close at this size. So I wanted to get this mount for this particular reason. So I'm actually going to hop back here and I'll show you the mount. Before I do that too, I did want to mention this mount also comes with a template. I've slightly ruined it because I kind of took it off the wall and wrecked the edges, but basically it gives you a template here. I suggest matching this with a stud finder. I use one called Stud Buddy, and basically that finds screws in the wall. It's very reliable. Basically that'll give you an idea of where the studs are, and you're going to be drilling your holes all the way in the edges, all the way around in 4 spots. You can use tape. I just had some painter's tape laying around, so I taped this up, used a level. They actually have a level that's included as well if you want to use this. This is actually on the mount. The mount also comes with an HDMI cable, which is kind of a nice little perk, because honestly this would be, you know, an extra thing you'd have to order elsewhere. But let's take a look at the mount itself. I'm going to just come around, and you can see I made a little mess down there, but drilling the holes. But it's very straightforward. You have your 4 bolts that go all the way across, and these are huge bolts, so this thing is not going to be falling anywhere. Honestly, I probably could have mounted like a 70-inch TV on this thing. You have your long strips here, and then this obviously has the full motion, so I can bend it out to one angle if I want. So in this case I've got it bent right, and these are going to come out, and if I want to even pull this out straight, I could have this come a lot closer if for some reason I need that. You do have an adjustment here, and I realized I actually think I made a mistake. I was supposed to flip this around the other way, but this adjustment will allow you to adjust the tilt. This is normally supposed to be on the top, so I'm actually going to have to take this down and flip it around to redo it the right way. The mounting actually has these hooks, so you can see these are the hooks here. They hook onto the actual plate of the mount. These get mounted onto the back of the TV, and then you have 2 screws that then go up into the mount and basically prevent it from being loose or moving around at all. And then you have these divots here on the edges, so you could in fact actually move the TV a little bit freely, but it's not going to come off the actual mount because of these little metal pieces here on the end. So you get a couple options here for adjustability, maneuverability, things like that. But overall I'm very happy with the mount. I like that it came with the template. Comes with an HDMI cable. You've got all the hardware you could possibly need, and ultimately you get a full range TV mount here for very you know, very competitive offering. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video review, I hope this helped, gives you guys an idea of how to get this set up and running. Really not going to need much in terms of tools. I do suggest using something like this wrench as well when you go to tighten the bolts, and not use like a full like drill, because otherwise you could strip your bolts. So this is what I use. This is a 1/2 inch, and this is basically what you need to actually tighten the large bolts here in the back. So figured I'd throw that in just to give you guys that extra tip. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video review, and thanks for watching.